lake. Her jumping across the damn lake. That was one of the
Lani,
most.
there's a 10-year gap in between. The game's clearly changed.
Exactly.
Why are you punishing Toradora for having?
I'm not punishing Toradora, but I'm appreciating the work that Violet Evergarden did.
Punishing Toradora for its age.
I'm not. But if something newer did something better, I have to still put a count to it.
They were all going to be better. Every single romance.
Like I'm not gonna say Bob Cousy's the best point guard because I can't tax him for other people in like today's era being better ball handlers than him. He still couldn't go left and he still dribbled with one hand.
But
he was great for his time.
Clearly go left. It can clearly go left, right? And also going between the legs, behind the back. Toradora's great. What are we talking about?
Yo, got it. The basketball references, bro.
Yo. Slice of life.
Most influential.
Do we say
High School of the Dead?
This nigga said High School of the Dead.
Best fan service ever.
Now random, because even though I don't particularly like it, is it Fruits Baskets in terms of influential?
If I'm being honest, we probably should have had a conversation with it in the shoujo category as well, but it might be. And I think it's massively overrated, but it's
massively overrated. But in terms of influential, Fruit Baskets might be number one.
Yeah,
and it might not be close.
Kai, I'll save that thought, but it might be Fruits Basket. And
what about Psyche K?
Think it's bad. So, what about what?
Psyche K? Would that be like in the honorable mention or?
Because when we go, because Slice of Rice and Romance, so like they kind of
they're interchangeable, and I think and I think Toradora has to be mentioned. What Toradora does in 24 episodes, people are legitimately saying that's the greatest romance or slice of life anime. They put them together of all time. Toradora
I have an ultimate counter. Violet Evergarden clears Toradora. I'm sorry. Maybe not clear, but Violet Evergarden is better, in my opinion.
We can just disagree. I love Violet Evergarden.
We talk about animation. The animation is inspiring by itself.
It was made like 15 years ago, Lani.
Yes, but the animation for Violet Evergarden is like unprecedented for its time.
You can't use that though. Nobody's ever saying that. What do you call it? God, give me a mid-series today.
Demon Slayer's animation inspired other anime, manga, and stuff like that. Violet Evergarden can do the same thing for.
Nobody's saying Remonster is better because it has better animation than Berserk 1999. Like that's not fair.
If we're talking about influence, like Demon Slayer, one of the biggest reasons why Demon Slayer is so influential is because of its high level animation.
That's for that, but when you're talking slice of life, what is animation?
Slice of life. One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in anime, and tell me if I'm lying. Her jumping across the damn lake. Her jumping across the damn lake. That was one of the most.
There's a 10-year gap in between. The game's clearly changed.
Exactly.
Why are you punishing Toradora for having?
I'm not punishing Toradora, but I'm appreciating the work that Violet Evergarden did.
Punishing Toradora for its age.
I'm not. But if something newer did something better, I have to still put a count to it. They were all going to
be better. Every single romance.
Like I'm not gonna say Bob Cousy's the best point guard because I can't tax him for other people in like today's era being better ball handlers than him. He still couldn't go left and he still dribbled with one hand.
But
he was great for his time.
Clearly go left. It can clearly go left, right, and also going between the legs, behind the back. Toradora's great. What are we talking about?
Yo, got it. The basketball references, bro.
Yo, what is the honorable mention?
I'm saying Violet Evergarden.
I would say Toradora, but my best is Clannad, if I'm being honest.
My best.
Can someone tie break between Lani and Random for honorable mention? Because I haven't watched either. Chat, first person who names one.
That's a damn shame. Yeah, that's gonna be the one anime Netflix pay extra money to keep. They've ever since they got it, they've never let it go.
I don't watch Slice of Life. I don't get my ass eat.
I watch like some, but whatever. Toradora. Toradora's the one.
Toradora.
And
All right,
what's
the best?
I would say Clannad.
School days.
Oh, School Days is a good one.
School days. Honorable mention.
If we're talking about best, you could say Host Club.
Aura?
What are you saying, Lani?
Yo,
what is your answer?
Wait. I got one. This
I was going for. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Gerald.
I was gonna say, what's the name of that anime where that dude goes to like different brothels and they're like mythical races?
I know what he's talking about.
That might be the one. What is the name of that joint?
That was solid.
That was solid, but it's not. We didn't get a whole bunch of like.
I'm fine with random choice. I'm fine with random choice of size.
Clannad's a good one.
Interspecies reviewers. That's what we need to be talking about.
Yo, he's freaking hentai out here. What?
Like, it's not hentai. It's not hentai.
All right, but what's the most influential romance? Random.
It's considered ecchi.
Nah, it's
most influential.
Well, first give me your series.
You be watching that.
I was gonna fight for Toradora to be in.
I tried peeping it, and I was like,
I thought he put them both together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah,
no. L categories from Rebel.
I thought he put romance and slice life together.
Oh,
so I'm fully prepared to fight for Toradora.
I watched Prison School.
I'm always
Prison School is a comedy. It's not a slice of life.
Actually, it's crazy.
I put them together because I don't know the difference, to be honest.
We're gonna put them in.
No, but if you put them together, it changes things. No, it changes everything.
Yeah. No, put them away because I'm fighting for a silent voice.
Oh,
that was gonna be my thing. Are we including because with romance specifically, I think you have to include movies.
We had a Kira, we took a Kira, so
so
all right,
romance. I'm fine.
What is the best?
I'm perfectly okay with saying.
So you can say for romance for the best. You can say your name. You can say silent voice.
Bro.
It's Clannad, Riddell.
Slice of life. Yo, it's not. We're
talking about most influential, Santo.
Now it's the best. So I'm saying Clannad is the best.
Prodigy.
You're lying, April. Lani. You're lying, April.
Your lying April's one too, but is it better than Silent Voice? Is it better than Your Name? Is it better than
Voice? I'm putting it in the romance category, Lani.
Yo, I need y'all to pick one. We can't just throw in the
the Slice of Life. I agreed with Random. I
think You're Lying April the best on romance. Not gonna count.
Most influential romance anime. What we talk
about? I'm saying a Silent Voice. If we put a movies in here, we put a Cure here.
I'd put Silent Voice, maybe the best, but I know Miles said he had a contender for the best.
Yeah, you said You're Lying April.
I think You're Lying April. Fucking gas.
It's absolute fucking heat.
I don't know which one hit you harder, Random. Which one hit you harder?
Oh, You're Lying April. I wholeheartedly believe because of all the anime I watched that she wouldn't die.
You're Lying April's the best.
You're Lying April.
Okay, what is the most
Lying April?
This is gonna sound weird.
That was tough.
But I might like, in terms of the first anime couple that I really ever paid attention to was Inuyasha and Kagome. That was the first one I paid attention to.
Inuyasha for romance.
I'm not mad at that.
We're not bringing out an ecchi category. I'm passing on that shit.
It just made sense, right, Ty? Like that was the first time I ever thought about them. Yo, you got to keep her happy. Like the first time I'm like, I'm just here to see them buy.
Yes, a romance.
Yeah,
Inuyasha's fine.
But is Inuyasha the most influential romance though? I don't know if it's the most.
I can't say Toradora is more influential.
If you want to go with just strictly romance, I would go Silent Voice. But then Arbo mentioned I would go with Bunny Girl Senpai. That's just me.
Oh, Bunny Girl Senpai is great.
Yeah.
Y'all make me laugh.
Oh,
yo, J-Rob, the name is meant to throw you off.
Yeah,
the name is to throw you off, J-Rob.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
The name is just to throw you off.
That's why I say y'all make me laugh, bro. Like y'all
it has to. Lani, Bunny
J-Rob, I maybe cried to anime like maybe 3 or 4 times. 2 of those times was the Bunny Girls.
Say less. Listen.
So honorable mention, put Bunny Girl Senpai. Let's not even.
That like I was literally on like a flight to Italy with my girl. I was watching the movie, and then all she could hear is like that was like I was a wreck. I was a wreck.
Yo, hey,
I can never watch that movie again. I refuse to watch that movie again.
Watch that movie at your own, like, beware. Like, you doing this to yourself if you watch that movie.
That's one of the one things I've never done. I've never watched that movie again because of the way that shit just messed me up. It's like I couldn't.
You was messed up.
Love is War.
I was messed up for hours, J. Rob. I was distraught.
Love is War. But is that
Love is War? Love is War.
Influential?
Love is War goes beyond its niche to like everybody. It is like
that's true.
So
I agree.
That definitely has good.
It's a great starter.
I know all the memes of Love is War. Like you're familiar with all the characters, the dance. Like Love is War puts. Honestly, Love is War put romance anime on the map, mainstream, more than any romance anime I've seen.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Love is War is there.
Santos said Magnus Bride, and I don't think
I disagree when it comes to impact.
Prodigy Nisekoi was trash. Let's keep it a stack.